Ah, g'day, Manaia.
Good morning.
You look. Wouldn't.
How do I look?
Defeated?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I left it all out there this morning on the radio battlefield.
Yep. Last night, Linkin Park.
Yeah, we pulled up 6 hillbillies deep, rearing to go.
I saw a bit of footage of you and a bunch of wimos.
Yep.
At the bar.
Yep.
Someone furiously tucking cash into a wallet.
Yeah, he opened his wallet and about $350 fell out.
Oh yeah.
And so,
Convenient.
And then I videoed that, and then I put it on my Instagram story, and then another Wimo messaged me off the back that replied to that story and said, "First time I've ever seen Pete's wallet." Shots fired.
Pete looked like he was definitely into one.
I think Pete's been doing, for legal reasons he obviously hasn't, but I think Pete's been doing a couple of cashies. But Linkin Park was good last night. It was weird with
Without Chester?
without Chester, yeah.
You can feel it?
Huh?
You can feel it.
Oh, you can feel the absence.
Who is replaced him?
I don't know her name. Do you know her name, Joe?
Oh, it's a chick.
It's
a woman?
It's a woman.
And they've got a new album out as well with her, and it was quite funny because, you know, the crowd was, and it was packed, it was sold out.
Yeah.
I think they set the record for Spark Arena attendance, which I don't understand how that could be different every time they say it's a sellout, you know what I mean?
Is it more standing, maybe?
Maybe. But when they had the lights on, you could see it was packed, and it was just like a lot of people who were angsty teenagers in the early 2000s. Just screaming in the mosh pit, and then they'd play some of their new stuff, and then everyone would just sort of like sway, just wait for the song to end, and then back to yeah. So that was me.
I also saw that they set the record for the most amount of DCs worn in the Auckland area.
Yeah, a lot of fat tongues.
Man, so many fat tongues. Joe and I were going for a jaunt yesterday.
Yeah, saw some etnies.
My God, there was a lot of etnies. Yep, a few felons.
What are they? Shoes?
You know those massive skate shoes that people wear with
fat tongues on them.
Yeah.
There's a bit of that. A lot of goatees. You'll see a lot of soul patches.
Oh,
At the
yeah.
Linkin Park gig.
What is, the soul patch? Is that making a comeback, or am I just surrounded by people who think it's okay?
There's two different people who rock a soul patch, I find. It's generally dudes that lived in London in the 90s for some reason, and they had the soul patch back then. They keep it.
I get confused by the soul patch, the sea tickler, and the goatee.
Well, the goatee's the full moustache, round prison badge.
The prison badge,
Yeah,
okay.
Our illustrious esteemed leader at NZME rocks that.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
That's a goatee.
It's the David Brent.
Yes.
That's the goatee. And then anything missing the moustache and below that.
Yeah.
That's the soul patch, is it?
Well, there's the soul patch is that one just under your lip.
Yeah.
The Shannon Knoll?
But then
The Nolsey, yeah.
But then some people grow the Brazilian.
All the way down.
This thin strip that runs down from the soul patch.
KJ, the Joe's missus. No,
She loves the soul patch.
The groundsman at Seddon Park.
groundsman at Seddon Park.
Yeah.
He runs a.
Yeah.
That's what would you call that? A soul patch.
I can picture that, yeah.
Brazilian soul patch. Hey, anyway, we've got Mitchell Santner on the podcast.
Sorry, just back to KJ. Mitchell Santner, great guy. KJ also a Wimo.
Is he?
Yeah. He messaged me out of the blue. It was just like, I just heard you're from Waimate.
Do you know what Wimos are like? Wimos are like people from it's like Wanganui as well, from the North Island.
Right.
Everyone's from Wanganui, but no one lives there.
Yes, yeah. And you know them when you come across them. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mitch Santner.
Mitch Santner's here, and he is going to join us after the break. We've only got 3 mics though, so you're going to have to go take a poo or something.
Happy to.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'll be my 5th today.
Live from Next Will Be Go Studio. This is the agenda for Thursday, the 19th of March.
The Agenda Podcast, the home of sporting nonsense and claptrap. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
Oh, she's a slow sporting day, but that's okay because Rory McIlroy has revealed his menu for the Masters Champions dinner. Here we go. Appetizers, peach and ricotta flatbread. Bacon wrapped dates.
That's good.
Excuse me?
That's very English.
Right, so
Northern Irish.
it's like a piggy in a blanket, but a date in a blanket.
Yeah.
Okay, and then rock shrimp tempura. That's like a deep fried rock shrimp, I assume.
Yep.
And then grilled elk sliders. Yum!
The elk is interesting, isn't
I've
it?
never had
Yeah,
elk.
yeah,
Any
you
of you
must-
boys in on the elk?
No, I know Joe Rogan's big on the elk.
Joe
Is it
Rogan's mad.
venison? It's a deer-ish.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
It's a deer genre.
The distinct lack of spuds here from Rory McIlroy.
Yeah.
Well, he is
It
from,
honks, doesn't
he is
it,
from
actually,
Northern
looking at it?
Ireland.
Right.
So
they don't.
In protest, they don't.
Yeah.
Eat spuds. Okay. Well, let's have a look at the first course then, because I know you're interested. Yellowfin tuna carpaccio.
yeah, that'd be delicious.
So is that like a
foie gras.
sashimi?
Foie gras.
Oh yeah, it's like a very thinly sliced
into
tuna,
that.
but with the frog, wow, that's extravagant.
Yeah, it is.
Toasted baguette.
What's a toasted baguette?
Baguette.
Oh, right. I see what you're saying there. Traditional Irish. What the hell? Irish champ.
And then he's got the Wagyu filet mignon. That's pretty good.
Oh, big fan of the sticky toffee pudding.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
I can get behind that.
There
What's the
you go.
difference between a sticky date and a sticky toffee? Sticky date.
Got dates in it.
You're going to have dates in that, do you reckon?
Yeah, your sticky
Vanilla
date.
ice cream
No,
and warm
vanilla
toffee
toffee you
sauce?
wouldn't. Sticky
Maybe
toffee you
not.
won't.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
I quite enjoy that if you win the Masters. There's quite a lot goes along with it. You know, there's a special changing room only for the winners.
Yes.
Yep.
You get a car park out the front.
Is that the attic? There's a room, isn't there, or is that just not?
No, it's a separate changing rooms that they've got in there that you can only go
Or
in.
just like him and Tiger are just.
You got to have the green jacket, man.
Yeah.
Otherwise you can't
That's
get in there.
scuggy.
It is kind of, but then like, what else goes on in there for the rest of the year? Just
Oh.
nothing. It's just empty.
Yeah, I
it must
guess
be
so.
dusty as fuck.
Nah, I guess the members, because I mean it's a pretty exclusive club. There's probably only about 100 members. They probably just
Yeah.
Kind of waiting for Jordan Peele to make a documentary or something or a movie about the Masters in Augusta. It feels like there's definitely something going on underneath
movie
their
in there.
club rooms.
Oh yeah, no
In their
doubt.
club rooms.
No doubt.
That's a little bit boring from Rory McIlroy,
You're not happy
if
with
I'm
that?
honest. Nah.
I quite liked
Wagyu and said salmon.
Scheffler's one was quite interesting. I
What did
remember.
he
It was
do?
very basic bitch because he's quite a basic bitch.
Yeah.
He didn't mind a deep fryer.
Yeah.
It was like sliders, beef sliders,
yeah,
Yeah.
hamburgers
fried
and
chicken.
shit,
and-
yeah.
I'd just go in there and go KFC. What do you want? Zinger burgers, quarter packs, tower burgers.
You're Donald Trump of the golf world.
Yeah,
Like, go in
yeah,
there
yeah.
and just lay out fast food everywhere.
Jerry raised a good point. Would it kill them to put a hangy down for, for the Masters? It's like, all right, we need everyone with a green jacket to bring a shovel with them. We're putting a hangy down.
Imagine digging
tonight.
up a section of the Masters to put a hungy down.
Yeah,
And people would be like,
Human remains.
oh my God.
You probably hit a water pipe.
They'd be horrified.
Yeah. I'm a little bit disappointed Rory didn't put a hangy down, to be
Yeah.
fair.
Wow, he's Northern Irish. But
Yeah.
but Fox, he hopefully will be right for the Masters. He's had his kidney stones zapped with a laser, no doubt, with that
Laser.
operation. But he's talked about how he was in a screaming heap, the poor bastard, before that.
He said basically, as soon as I got to the toilet, I knew it wasn't for the toilet. It was one side and pretty intense, and kidney stones. Fox recalled to the Herald.
It went from 0 to 100 pretty quickly.
Yeah, it tends to. I was screaming on the floor and saying a few words that I can't repeat. I knew that was the point, that it wasn't very good.
What do you reckon the words were?
Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
What did he say?
I'd say so. He was playing such good golf as well. It's a shame, actually, but hopefully he can get back to form in the Masters.
I think you guys talked about this the other day, but have any of you ever had kidney stones?
Nah.
No. I haven't.
Really, Joe, you reek of a kidney
Yeah,
stone.
Joe does reek of a kidney
No, it's probably on the way. But no, I've had
Shingles. You've had shingles.
I've had shingles. I had my appendix
Yeah.
out. That was
Appendicitis.
fucking horrific.
Did you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
at work.
Had
I was at work.
to get the ambulance.
Was that probably after 48 days on the trot?
Probably on the piss. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was just kind of felt real weird, and then shooting pain in my side just collapsed over my desk, and then I said to previous person who used to work here, Cynthia Manades.
Oh, yes.
I was like, "Oh, you got to take me to the hospital," and she's like, "Can it wait?" I was like,
That doesn't
think
sound
so.
like Cynthia.
I was like, oh, I got to go now. And then they pulled it out and spent the week in
Really?
hospital. Yeah.
My brother-in-law, he got his appendix. He had appendicitis, and they wouldn't take him in the ambulance because swine flu was going around. They were worried that he had swine flu, so his appendix just burst in the driveway.
Yeah, it would have surprised no one that James McConey's had kidney stones.
No,
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so he
he
stinks of
also
kidney
reeks
stones.
of a
What did he-
kidney stone.
What did he report? No good, eh? No good.
No good.
We had people
Very
texting into
painful.
the show the other day. They were saying that it is no good.
Yeah, it is because you can either get it laser zap where they go in and they zap the little, or you can try and pass them.
Oh, no.
Spooge had them.
Oh,
Matt's
yeah.
mate. And he
Yeah.
passed them in a urinal at a pub, I think.
Oh,
Like a man. Just
that's fucking honest.
click
eh?
that thing into the urinal, get back and get another pint.
ding, 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 ding. It's like dropping a marble into a glass bowl.
Yeah.
It's like-
In fairness to Cynthia Manades, though, Joe, you do come into work most days with what? If I had, I'd be fucking in hospital already. Like, you came in yesterday and said, geez, yeah, I woke up this morning with a sore heart and both of my arms have got pins and needles. And then you just kind of walk that off. So I do understand why she does go, do I have to
I'm a
go to
man, I'm
hospital?
40.
Do what I want. Yeah.
That's when I realised I had free will, that I could Oh no, not really.
Yeah, no, I like taking that approach. Like I take that approach to bunkers. They're not real if you don't believe they're real. So that's the same approach that Joe takes to medical events. Like I'm not having a heart attack if I just decide I'm not. It doesn't work though, because remember when you died in the Auckland Half Marathon and Matt Heath stepped over your lifeless corpse and to cross the finish line?
And wrote a book about
Yeah,
it.
I wrote a book about it. Thankfully.
Stepped across your lifeless corpse. So true.
I think he stood on you.
I think I need to get that photo of me crossing the line.
Oh, it's
And-
crossing the line is kind. He's crawling.
Crawling.
No, you're
Swimming.
unconscious over the line. Half your body's over the line, so technically you did finish.
I should print it out and put it in like some kind of big frame and send it to him and go, remember this?
In fairness, why did
maybe
you
just
have
the
so many?
hospital one. Maybe just the hospital one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Why did you have so many polyprops on though? I still can't quite.
I only had one. I had one layer of Mons Royale.
Tops and bottom though.
It's a great advert for Mons Royale.
Oh, they'll keep you warm.
No, it was a cold start. We were in Queenstown. And
Right,
it was
okay.
actually
Oh, and
pretty-
you start up in the valley, don't
yes,
you?
it was
Yeah.
freezing.
Oh.
And I was freezing. I just had a t-shirt and shorts on.
You've just got to
You
cop
also-
it at the start.
Yeah.
You also had cancer in your head.
Yeah, I did it. Yeah.
Did you know it at the
But
time?
on.
No, didn't
Jeez,
know at
a
the
lot
time.
going on there,
found
boys.
found out like 4 days later. Yeah.
Oh well.
But it was Matt who had the problems that time.
And you can read about it.
Who the hell is Luke Hanson, Manaia?
Oh, yeah. So this is kind of good news. He's quite a distinctive looking gentleman. Once you see him out on the field, you'll recognise him everywhere you see him.
He looks like the bad guy in June 2.
Yeah. That fights with the knives and that. Yeah. Yeah, he kind of does. He's got a touch to that.
Where's he come from the Warriors? Has
Where
he
does
always
he
been
go?
the Warriors?
Yeah, he was so him and Tanner Boyd were part of the New South Wales Cup team last year that won like 13 games on the trot. So
Yeah.
that's got to put them in good stead.
Yeah.
Everyone has been talking very highly of him coming into this season. Like there was interviews before he even got named where they were like, "Oh, who's had the best preseason? Who's been going the hardest?" A lot of people saying him.
Yeah.
A lot of people saying Tanner Stiles-Smith as well.
What
But
position is Luke Hanson?
he's a halfback
Okay.
standoff number
Yep.
6. So yeah, I think it would be pretty good. I got to be honest, I don't know too much about him aside from the fact that went good last year. So you'd have to think he's going right. But that's the thing about the win against the Raiders was we had so many injuries. Chanel Harris-Tavita got one of those knockouts, where they throw up the gang sign, start reaching for God.
Yeah.
He's doing one of those, and so he'll be out he's obviously out this week. But so then and then Chan's moved into 6, and then Chan's got a head knock, and then all of a sudden Wade Egan was playing at 6, and despite all of that, we thumped the Raiders 40-6.
Yeah, but I mean, bringing in Tane Tuapic's not a bad option at the
Yeah,
back, though.
that's right.
He's so scucksy when he gets the ball in hand.
Made a real impact when he came on there too. So
Yeah.
he'll be starting this week as well, because Chan's got the head knock too. So yeah, I don't know. I just the Crusaders, the Warriors are getting to the point where it just seems like you can stand up 13 Warriors jerseys and they'll go all right. you know?
What's happened with Jet Cleary?
Oh,
So he's still at the Warriors. He's been in the development team for a couple of years now.
yeah.
Like, how long do you blood someone, or is he just
Well,
training
he's
here
like-
and then he's going to get signed with the Panthers?
I mean, probably. Well, he's like 14 years old as well, so that's the other thing.
Okay.
But I did see he was named in the wider squad this week. I don't know, because as soon as we signed him, you're right, it was a couple of years ago, and then everyone's like, well, why don't we play him?
Yeah,
Because in our minds, we're like, we've got Nathan Cleary sitting on our bench.
pretty
Like,
much.
Why don't we
That's
play him?
what's in my head.
When you see him, he's quite young.
It's Nathan Cleary without the chin.
Yeah, that's
he needs
right.
to grow the chin.
But that's where a lot of the power comes from,
Yeah,
is the chin. So
right.
I don't know. Until if he's serious about his footy, he needs to sort that chin out.
yeah, that's true.
You, Pantsman, and Isaac Celestity went deep on the wires during the Mad Monday podcast this week. But can you tell me why? Because I
that
feel like
this week?
a lot of casual. Yeah, it was. Only yesterday? I think it was
Fuck off.
yesterday.
Was it actually?
Yeah.
Did I do that yesterday?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn.
Yeah.
No,
No,
it was
2 days ago.
Tuesday.
2 days ago, sorry.
What day are we?
What day is it now?
Thursday.
What was
Sunday,
that?
Father's Day.
Anyway, where was I going with that? Like, I was going to say, like, most casual Warriors fans are just so focused on the Warriors trends and the Warriors season as a whole. But can you tell me why? There's a lot of conversations about, but this is what they do. This is how they start. It's like, well, fuck up. Let's actually talk about the rugby league for a second. Can you tell me why they're actually playing so well and why people are talking about them and as an actual threat? Like, it's always scary whenever Aussie media is giving us any positive feedback, but they're calling us the real deal.
Yeah, I think for me it's the amount of points we've scored, 40 points in consecutive games. That's the thing, because our identity the last few years has been, get all the errors out of our game, just play simple, basic footy. Get away from the Warriors of old that was just throw it around schoolyard bullshit. And because Webby's whole thing is continuity, and it kind of feels like he's had like a 4 or 5 year plan, which is like get all the bullshit out of our game, get back to like good, God's honest fundamentals. And now it's more, right, we've got the fundamentals there, we can defend real hard. Now it's be ready for the offload. Have a crack. Don't be afraid to spin it wide a bit earlier, And I think that's probably the biggest difference this year, at least. I mean, again, it's only 2 games, but is that you?
Yeah.
And also, how long do we have Leke Halasema locked in for? Because I think we should all be terrified about what's happening to him.
Yeah, we did re-sign him, I think, 2028.
Oh, that's good.
Which means absolutely fuck all.
yeah.
Can we remove the compassionate clause out of his contract?
Yeah, I think
Let's
so.
just get rid of that. So our hunch actually this week, our punt this week we're going with at the agenda is RTS to score a try in the first 10 minutes.
Damn.
At $12.
Yeah.
So this weekend against the Knights over there in Newcastle, playing away for the first time in the season, which seems a bit weird that we've had 2 home games to start the season. I don't feel like that's ever happened.
No, and as a long-suffering Warriors fan, you just know they're going to fuck us somewhere else in the schedule. It's too good a start to the season.
How good does playing Brisbane look in the Magic round now? Now looking at Brisbane, now how shit Brisbane looks going.
Yeah, definitely. But then that's also a home game for us, which is a crock of shit.
Oh, that is a crock of shit. That is. How does it even work?
It's a home game for us. Brisbane's playing literally at their home ground.
It's so NRL to do that to us.
So NRL.
The Knights just had one of the worst weekends they could possibly have, right? Didn't they lose
Kind
Ponga and another one of their good players?
But they also won. It was a real weird game. It's like it was a, to coin a phrase, suck fest. It was like a suck off. Who could suck more between
Manly
and the Knights, and Manly just sucked way more. Yeah, they did. They lost about $3 billion worth of salary between Dylan Brown, who they just signed, and Kalen Ponga did his hammy, so he's out for 6 to 8 weeks. So, but this is the kind of game. I know we say this every year, but this is the kind of game the Warriors lose because they've lost their 2 big stars. We're going over there to play them,
and their favourites at the TAB as well.
The Warriors are heavy favourites.
Yeah.
$1.55, I think. That's ridiculous.
Right. Should we take a break and then you can fuck off for a sec, Manaia? We'll get Mitchell Santner in and then we'll get you back in for some yours pleasers.
He's at the window. He looks very relaxed.
Jeez, he's relaxed, isn't he? He's just come from Tony Street, so I imagine he's
super relaxed.
Super.
Rightio, it's a great pleasure to welcome into the Agenda podcast, Mitch Santner. Welcome.
Hey guys.
Mitchell Joseph Santner.
Hey, first up, let's address something first up. Massive congratulations, World Cup campaign final in Ahmedabad. You guys, you killed it in that tournament. I was very proud. I have to apologise for my attendance in the final. However, I did get a taste of what it's like to be amongst and very outnumbered in India. And I just want to ask you a couple of questions about that because there's 130,000 people in that stadium. And it's a very different stadium in the fact that in most stadiums, when you walk onto the ground, you go down a tunnel and you just appear on the field. There's a very different setup in Ahmedabad, isn't it? Where they basically, like a rat, they put you in a tunnel that goes up through the fans. Can you talk to me about that tunnel?
Yeah. First of all, apology accepted.
Thank you. Yeah, see? Stuck on that, Joe.
But yeah, it is crazy because they're banging on the side of the cage. You're walking down 100 stairs into a cage.
Yeah.
And then you're cooked by the time you get out there anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of a ground, it's pretty impressive. 130 odd thousand for the final. Plenty of blue shirts.
Yeah.
And one black shirt.
I was a beige one. That one. I managed to find a couple of mates, but it was intimidating enough for me in that stand in that stadium. But how was it for you guys? Like, how do you block that out? And can you block that 100?
Surely you can't.
But also the fact that they celebrate India so hard and silence whenever something goes wrong.
Yeah, I think that's the funniest part is if you actually do something well, it's so eerie. Yeah, it's just so silent. It's quite funny. But yeah, I mean, I guess for us, playing in front of people is always pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I think over there they just love cricket. They're not spraying you. They're not throwing anything at you. They just love cricket.
Yeah.
And I guess that was our thinking. It was like, can we actually make this silent?
Yeah.
We did for maybe a couple overs in the game, but not many. But yeah, in terms of a a final and playing in front of that many people, it was pretty cool. I mean, it makes my job pretty tough when you can't really get anyone's attention because they're just looking at the crowd and you can't hear anything. So I'm giving it this one all day. All right, I'll bowl then, I guess.
Oh yeah, and just go, I'll bowl. How many fireworks did they have though? Just had an endless amount of fireworks. Oh my god!
Oh, and confetti guns,
Jesus Christ!
Confetti gun.
Would you rather play in front of 50,000 drunk Aussies or 130,000 screaming Indians?
If you're doing well, drunk Aussies are okay, but if you're not, they're on you, eh? So maybe the Indians.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Good. Yeah, because I did see you walk up and down that rat run a few times, and they were just pounding on the it must be really intimidating that kind of thing, and especially when I think Glenn Phillips got out and he did the long lonely walk up the tunnel, and they were absolutely going, and I was like, poor bastard, he's just got out.
Probably 40 too many stairs, I think. There's probably 100 stairs.
Yeah, it's insane.
If it was the drunk Aussies, they'd be spraying you the whole way up as well. Then you'd be sprinting back.
You'd have the bat at the ready, ready to go.
Pre-20, Mitch. Sorry, do you guys have conversations about ideally what's best case scenario here, what's worst case scenario? We would like to finish this tournament. I mean, a final again. It's pretty out the gate, and then against India is obviously the whole problem, and maybe we can talk more about that, but at the same time, there's something about the Indian team at the moment that is absolutely terrifying, and I can imagine it's the same as a player, but you'll take that, right? You're pretty stoked with that?
Yeah, we are. I mean, it was, pretty proud to get as far as we did, and we knew India were obviously going to be a challenge. I think they've lost 2 games in probably the last 40 or something, but it's just more that's set up for them to score 230, 240, those wickets, so flat, no grass, and then they just back themselves on defending it.
Yeah.
So I think for us, the most pleasing thing was where we did it in various conditions. Like we started in Chennai where the ball was going through a bit, went to Colombo where it wasn't going through, it was spinning.
Yeah.
And then, Kolkata was different to Ahmedabad again. So, it was a great tournament, obviously, and we pride ourselves on kind of adapting and one game kind of can change it, or one game at a time kind of thing.
Yeah, sweet. I mean, that's the ultimate though, isn't it? Beating India in a World Cup. Like, it doesn't really get much better, does it?
That was always because we had the 5-match series beforehand.
Facts.
They were carrying on a bit. They'd pantsed us 4-1 that series. But I think one of the games they chased something down in 10 overs and they thought they'd have a net in the wicket, open wicket. And I was like, that was a bit of fuel for the fire. So if we did kind of get back to the final, we could.
Yeah, absolutely.
Try beat them.
I mean, it was a tough assignment. Was, but it couldn't have been more prouder. And I don't regret just getting on a plane and heading over there because it was a hell of an experience. And I got just a snippet of what you guys went through that entire World Cup in terms of the attention you get. You guys get police escorts and whatever to and from the ground and stuff. I had to get out of the ground on my own. It was intense, man. Holy shit, man. No, it's like over there. It's just all you just look after yourself. Like here, Eden Park, they'll shut down all the roads a kilometre outside for pedestrians, and there's traffic management plans. Over there, it's like it's up to you to get to the ground and up to you to leave.
Yeah, because I've always wondered that. I was like, where do all these people? How do they get there? Is there like buses that run?
Nah, it's tuk-tuks and madness.
Yeah,
total madness. It's total chaos. But saying that. It works. It's experience, but it works. They get 130,000 people in and out of that stadium. Anyway.
Because that ground's quite far away from the mixer, isn't it? So
it is. It was about 20 minutes in a tuk-tuk to get there.
Yeah, you had Dave, didn't you? Who was
Dave rescued me.
I don't think that was
Dave rescued me.
Name,
it wasn't his name. I just couldn't understand his name.
Yeah. One more question about that T20 World Cup before we move on and talk about things going on at the moment. You guys pumped the South Africans in the semis. We love, driving the dagger into the South Africans here at the ACC G Lane. Hate the South Africans.
I'm a constant war with South African parents in the North Shore.
and we said, pre-game, we don't even need to play that game. South Africa, they always lose in the semi-final. I don't want to be a dick about it, but do you guys ever have those conversations in the shed? Is there a reputation for the South Africans going in the semi-final? Hey, these guys are going to struggle to get up for this because they know there's a bit of a monkey on their back.
There is that, I guess, kind of side of it.
Good. No,
you could probably say the same for us now in the finals.
No, you can. Yeah, you guys.
The thing is, because I had a few Saffers come at me, as they do, because I don't mind having a go with the Saffers. They're good competitors.
They'll go, yeah.
Very little sense of humour. Your sense of humour is very dry and non-existent.
Slightly aggressive.
But
a little bit punchy.
They were trying to say, you're the real jokers now. And I was like, mate, would you rather choke in a final or keep choking in the knockout stages? And they're like, that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I was like, fucking matters to me. I would much rather make finals than just piss around in the quarters and whatever. And they're like, you shut up. We're better than the rugby, whatever, man. and then it ends in a fight.
10-8.
Hey, obviously at the moment we've got a little kind of sunsetter series going on with South Africa, our friends from South Africa. I must admit, didn't recognise many of the players apart from Musharif from the South African team. Is that his name? Is that how you say his name, Willie? You're a ground announcer.
Yep, he's all over it. Willie says yes. That's exactly how you pronounce it.
He's all over it. Was that first game, was that with a bit of a World Cup hangover? Was it hard to get up for? Because it just looked like you guys were a bit like, the highs of 130,000 India, and I've got to get to Mount Maunganui.
Yeah, can't say that on the air. But
facts.
It was, I guess the nature of the schedule and stuff at the moment, it's a series everyone kind of wants to play because it's South Africa at home in front of home fans. It was just, I guess, a
lot of South Africans too.
Yeah, a lot of South Africans.
Yeah.
But 4 days after the final was always a different challenge. But I think, we went into that thinking we're probably still in India, flat wickets. Let's just try banging. And then there was, we're back to New Zealand where it does a little bit at the start, and 180 is actually a great score. Maybe 150, 160 at the Mount. So. Yeah, I think it was, you could kind of put it down to that, and probably went a little bit hard with the bat and whatever. But again, second game in Hamilton, we kind of knew that was going to be the case.
Yep.
Have a little look at the start, cash in at the back end when you can, and then worked out all right.
Yeah, it certainly did work out.
Certainly did
work out all right. Hey, I just heard chat about your kind of career progression at the moment, because the last couple of years, you've really kind of, it feels like you've kind of relaxed into your role, and we've described it as having some BDC, which is big dick confidence. You've come in the latter end of your career, you're captain, your batting, your closing for both your batting and bowling has been fucking exceptional, and it's like
some bombs, bro.
And it's when you come in and I go, here we go, here comes Mitch, here comes fucking Sanders, little helper if I can finish it off. Can you talk to us about that? Like, was there a change there where you just went like, I'm 36 years old. I'm captain of the team now. I need to step up. Like,
are you 36?
Because 34.
34.
34. I had a couple
Not
more.
good for 34.
Yeah. Tight, easy on that. Sorry,
hang on.
But no, there is a confidence about you in the last 2-3 years, which has been noticeable, and it's been awesome to watch, because we all know that you're coming in at 7. It's like, it's all right. Santner's coming in at 7. We're all good. Or we toss him the ball. We need to choke things out here. Get him to toss a few up. Can you talk us through the last 4 years or so, and have that's changed? Your mindset's changed at all?
I guess there's probably more responsibility now. Can't just bank on anyone else, because it's probably put back on me as skipper. So, but yeah.
so chill.
So do you think? So you think the captaincy? Do you think the captaincy and leadership side of that has made that kind of switch where looks like you've just? It doesn't look like you've got. It almost looks like you've got so much confidence. You're like, I'm going to go out and slap a couple of sixes here, close the innings out.
Yeah, just
go back to the sheds. That's what it looks like. You're a pretty laid back character. I mean, it's pretty obvious.
You look at this rig, you're like, how does he hit sixes? That's what you guys are thinking.
I used to give Vittori shit about that, actually, because he could never hit a 6 in front of square, because he'd always...
He had to use the pace.
And then he hit 1 straight once. He immediately texted me after the game, said, did you see that, dickhead? I was like, okay, yeah.
He would have been thinking about you at the time. And is it a coincidence that it correlates directly with some comments made by Ian Smith a couple of years ago when you started hitting bombs over mid-wicket all of a sudden?
Fuel to the fire.
Yep, I do reckon. Well, that's what I like to think anyway. But no, seriously, what changed? Because something did change, especially with your batting. Like, mate, you hit some fucking big sixes now. We've been talking about it all summer, and I think it changed in that West Indian series a couple of years ago, where you just decided, you know what, mate, I'm going to start hitting some big ones.
Yeah, it looks like kind of get sick of kind of bowling on small grounds in New Zealand, and then just getting whacked for sixes. So I was like, should we try it the other way around?
Yeah, that's smart.
It's a good way of thinking about it.
It's always an interesting one at 7, because if you're batting longer, it means your top order haven't really done the job.
Yeah,
right? So
that's right. That's true.
But it's nice to be batting more. I think 5's probably a bit high.
Yeah,
bit of a nosebleed last game, but I'm kind of happy 6 or 7.
You like your batting?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Again, because it's kind of used to getting whacked for sixes here in New Zealand. 65-metre boundaries around, so it'd be nice to deal some back.
Yeah. Well, that's a good way of looking at it.
Eden Park's probably even shorter, so...
Yeah, that's an interesting, a whole different way of bowling there, isn't it, in terms of that, the straight sixes there. Even I've hit a 6 straight. Do you know that, Mishy?
Yeah, no,
that
you don't
shows
shut up about it.
That shows how short that is.
You certainly, well, that was to a bowling machine at about 110 clicks.
That's true, in the slot as well.
In the slot.
With a bowling machine ball that's slightly soft. just glaze over that, Mishy. Just give me
something.
Yeah,
hit a couple of bombs here, mate. Good shit,
Just give me something. But it has been possible, Mitch, and it's been awesome to watch. And you're a very laid-back character as well. I enjoyed your press conferences in India as well. Just really just diffusing any sort of people looking for any sort of like juice or dirt. You're like, yeah.
Is this how it
That's
goes?
the job, though. Isn't it?
Yeah,
That's
it's
the job.
great.
Like like half time, innings break in the T20 World Cup final. Is this? Or am I getting the same Mitch? Am I coming up to you and going, Mitch, I need some words of wisdom here. I need you to fizz me up. Am I getting this, Mitch? Is this what players are getting?
Try to, it depends.
Yeah.
Like if I've just been whacked around a little bit, I might be a bit.
Okay.
Bit more vocal.
Give me a couple minutes.
You
but-
got an extra gear to tick into? Okay. I don't need it, by the way. I think the way that you captained is exactly what we need as a nation. In fact, I think you're a very easy man to get behind.
It's very much in the steady the ship
So to
mould,
speak.
isn't it? Kane Williamson kind of
Yep.
mould, isn't it? Hey, before we get into our 22 and 2 questions,
Oh, God. I'm out.
What is there one batsman that you bowled to and you go, fuck this guy, he can hit me into the fucking sub canopy? Is there one batsman that it just kind of it gets in your head a little bit?
There's a couple of left-handers in India at the moment that just send it a Kishan and Abhishek.
Yeah.
But I think, any left-hander is always a bit of a challenge.
Right. Okay.
Right-handers, it's a little bit different
Because
story.
you're
Yeah.
going away from them a little
Just
bit.
get it out there a little bit
Yeah.
more on the wide line.
Do you have a plan in your over? Do you have a plan of where you're going to bowl each ball, and is like the keeper aware of it? You know, like I'm going to float a couple up, or is it just up to you? I'm going to float this one up a little more. I'm going to dart this one in a
Nah,
bit
it's
quicker.
kind of just up to me, just getting a read and see kind of what the batsmen want to do. I think if there's more in the wicket, if it's spinning, you kind of just bowl your best ball.
Yeah.
In New Zealand, it's probably changing it up because there's not much of anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the keeper. I've been working on a bit of a bouncer actually, so I might
Bouncer?
have to, yeah,
Jesus, seam up.
just seam up, just same run up and just fang it in there.
That's a good idea. I'd
You
like
know when
to see
guys
that.
just like, I'm going to charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, you charge my bouncer there.
Yeah.
See
I
what
could,
happens.
I could imagine you could probably bowl a pretty mean bouncer. You're a tall man. You could probably bend the back a little bit. I remember Craig McMillan bounced Sachin Tendulkar once in a test match.
No, I did.
And Sachin was the slowest bouncer of all time. But Sachin Tendulkar looked at him like, you fucking crazy.
Yeah, how dare you?
And then, and then it was. And then,
You know who I am.
and then when Craig McMillan was batting, Sachin Tendulkar grabbed the ball, and bounced him back. Fuck,
Yeah,
it was
love
funny.
it.
It was great. It was great gamesmanship. But I look forward to that. What happened to the knuckleball? Haven't seen that for a while. You put that away.
Put that away. Oh, it's still like the Karen ball.
Yeah.
I think like if we get to New Zealand, I'm trying to spin an offie and that's not doing anything. I can't imagine that little
Yeah, you're right.
2 rev Karen ball's going to have much on it.
Before you ruin this relationship with Mitch with your 22 and 2, can I
Yeah.
just ask, we are on Tuesday night? Yeah, Tuesday night's game. We covered it here at the ACC, and Jeremy Wells had a crack at a couple more nicknames. Obviously, that's something we do a lot here at the ACC. It's about all we do, actually. It's just try and,
It's pretty much one trick pony.
90% of our fucking content here is just coming up with nicknames. But I just want to run a couple, not necessarily past you for permission. Unfortunately, whether you like it or not, they're probably stuck now.
Yep.
I just the one that really came out of it was for McConchie. Have you heard this yet?
How good's Cole McConchie fitting into the team? Like,
Great man.
Yeah,
it's
let's
like
start with
he's
that.
it's
yeah.
like he's been there for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Like I saw him in that game the other day. He's like, yep, over here, move over here. He's a Nathan McCullum vibes, little kind of nuggety, kind of rolls.
don't mind that.
Quickly, kind of little Komodo dragon kind of vibe about him. Can bat a bit.
He's just Canterbury epitomised, isn't he?
Got a good bit of
As a
energy.
human.
Bit of
the eye
energy.
patch on still.
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit of energy. But
Ah,
what Jeremy found out that he owns a gym.
Yeah, we were getting some feedback saying that he used to own a gym with his partner, and Jerry also noticed that he was running a tight waistline. He was thinking maybe a 28, even 30 for quite a broad man.
Or, yeah,
so
it's
Yeah.
quite small, isn't it? Yeah.
there
Yeah.
were some alleged comments made that he might be running a great set of cum gutters. So he has been referred to as cum gutters McConchie.
So that's
And
this
I
is
just
classic
need to-
Wells. This
yeah,
is
it's-
classic
yeah.
Wells. He just
Yeah.
sexualizes.
Sexualising.
Yeah, just sexualizing players. It's like just casually as well. Like for him, it's just such a casual thing just to sexualize a player and call him cum gutters McConchie.
Oh, well, you were just talking to him. Did he bring this up or no? He was too embarrassed.
You bet.
Yeah,
yeah.
And did he ask if McConchie is running a set of CGs?
He did, yeah.
And what was your answer to that?
Affirmative, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
okay.
Yeah. He's astute, isn't he, Wells?
Yeah.
That's good.
When it comes to the male form.
How he's looking at guys very intently.
Oh,
here, isn't
yeah.
he?
I know he
Yeah,
is.
yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
no,
He's looking, but not everyone, but particularly men.
Everyone's a
Everyone.
potential victim.
Also, Nick Kelly, Mick Hucknall as well. He's got
Yeah.
a very Mick Hucknall kind of vibes. I think that
yeah, that did make the cut as
that
well.
railroaded the commentary for quite some time.
Not a lot of Simply Red, I imagine, being played in the dressing room
No,
at
not
Black Caps
really.
camp.
But I see where you're gone there. With
Yeah.
the couple of gingers.
He's ginger.
Admittedly, he's not going to be stoked with that.
He's ginger.
Yeah.
I mean, look,
Willie's just put up a photo.
I don't know. If he grows his hair out, I reckon it's a dead
young
ringer.
Mick Hucknall. A young Mick Hucknall. If he could get a ponytail, that'd be great.
We're going to have to ponytail him up.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay,
that's
so-
good. I'm glad that those nicknames are all, checked out and happy. Cool.
Yep.
Okay.
Obviously, you've got the game Friday, game 3, Eden Park. Still plenty of tickets available if you want to get down to Eden Park in the dark at 7 o'clock. Then you got Wellington on Sunday, and then the last game of the summer on Wednesday down there in Christchurch. And then you're off to the IPL after that, I imagine. You with Chennai?
Mumbai. This year.
Oh, Mumbai.
This
nice.
is actually my last game, Eden Park.
Oh, and then you're off?
I'm just cutting it halfway through a series.
Who's
nice.
captaining?
Don't know yet.
Okay.
Probably Tommy Lake.
Tommy,
I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay.
And son of a Mitch off as well, is he?
He's gone, yeah. He's Pakistan bound, isn't he?
Pakistan bound.
Pakistan.
is
yeah.
he?
Yeah, so I think there's a few guys. I think Conway, me, a couple other are just doing 3 and then going overseas.
Yeah, I think Lockie might be his.
Fergie as well.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice to have Fergie back.
Oh, great to have the
Game
Ferg
2,
burger
eh?
back. Great.
Didn't want game 1 though.
Yeah, I was about to say, well, he's got a new baby at
Yeah,
home, hasn't he?
that's fair.
Just wanted to go see his young baby.
Yeah.
What's he got against the reverse cup? That's what I want to know. That ball that went,
He likes to stand beside the ball as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's not like behind and front. He's out the side.
that catch that he took over on Tuesday night at the ankles, fuck, that scared the shit out of me. That thing was in the air for ages.
He did a similar one at Lord's during that 2019 final where he just caught it and didn't celebrate, and I just presumed he'd dropped it.
Yeah, he wanted the old IPL used to give the phone away for the greatest catch. So everyone would stand back and then they'd dive forward, and he wanted that, and he dive forward.
Oh, Glenn Phillips, Zippy, he'd be a contender for that because he's a man who biffs himself around. Oh my god! So we won't keep you any longer. Mitch, you obviously got to go. Maybe go for a bit of a net today before tomorrow. Maybe a bit of golf.
We should, I guess.
Bit of golf, maybe.
You're going to Tiato, aren't you?
You had a golf day yesterday. Did you have a golf day yesterday?
We did, yeah.
Players Association golf day out at Windross.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, went all good.
Play well?
Played all right, yeah. Had 3 guys on my team who
We're useless.
weren't as good as me at golf.
Yeah.
But
There's not many
no,
people
it was
that
a
are.
great day. Windross can get pretty niggly in the wind, and it was 0 wind, so beautiful day.
I've lost a lot of balls there. That tussock really kills me.
Yeah.
Grabs the nut, doesn't
It does.
Fucking hell.
It does.
It does. Okay, before you go, though, we put everyone through our 22 and 2 quick fire questions. There's no judgment on these questions. It's just we just answer and we move on as quickly as possible. There's 22 of them. We rapid fire through a minute of these. So, Mitch Santner, this is your 22 and 2. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Sex or drugs?
6.
Hard or fast?
Forced.
Would you rather wake up nude next to Daryl Mitchell or Glenn Phillips?
Glenn Phillips, good rig.
Would you rather spend an hour? Would you rather spend an hour watching David Warner replays of him scoring 100, or get waterboarded by an ex-Navy SEAL with PTSD?
Waterboard.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Thai or Indian?
Indian.
Eat out or dine in?
Eat out.
Freddie Mercury or Elton John?
Queen. Freddie Mercury.
Yeah,
Wet or dry?
Wet.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Travis Kelce or Taylor Swift?
Travis Kelce, but
Close.
leaning towards Taylor Swift because it is played every day by my daughter.
Oh, yeah, I get
And
that
she's
too.
crunch.
I get that too. Okay, Sir Richard Hadley, Sir Viv Richards, and Sir Beefy Botham. Who's got the biggest downstairs?
Both of them. Viv. Surely
Viv.
Viv. Surely Viv.
Yeah. Which cricket legend would you bring back from the dead?
Warnie.
Great call. Everyone says Warnie. If the ceremony to bring back Warnie resulted in you talking like Kevin Peterson for the rest of your life, like Kevin Peterson talks that, would you still do it?
No.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Have you ever fired a gun?
Yes.
Have you ever killed anything bigger than an insect?
No. Missed.
Who's the most famous person you've ever met? Like globally?
Rory McIlroy.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
They're tidy. If you had a reoccurring dream that a snowman killed himself with a hairdryer, would you be concerned?
How reoccurring?
Like
every day?
Every night.
It's got to be concerning.
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah. If you were offered a knighthood, would you accept it?
it? No.
At what age do people say they've had a fall instead of falling over? So, oh dear, I've had a fall instead of just fell and fallen over. What age do you think that transitions?
60 plus, I reckon.
Yeah, good answer. Someone that came in and said 40. Nearly
That was the fucking
That's
winner, I think,
unacceptable.
wasn't it?
yeah. Have you ever yelled at someone, "Google me, motherfucker"?
He's that type of guy.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it.
Yes, I have. No.
I can't imagine it. You only need to answer. There's no way you would have said that. If you were going to get a statue made of yourself at the end of your illustrious career, where would you put the statue, and what would you be doing on the statue? What pose would you be?
Probably a golf swing, I'd say.
Yeah.
Not much of a celebrator. So,
Yeah.
Golf swing at Hamilton Boys High.
Nice.
Talk to me.
Nice. Yeah, Tim Southey said he'd be naked riding a horse with it rearing up, and he'd put it on for Tory's front lawn.
Yeah,
So there you
that's
go. That's
also
classic.
outstanding.
That's classic Tim Southey, though. Mitch Santner, thanks very much for coming and joining us. And I know you've been through the media car wash, so well done.
You guys were first.
Yeah, that's all right. We prefer being the last stop. But good luck. Good luck tomorrow night, and good luck over in India as well. We'll be watching eagerly to see what's happening over there. But thanks for coming in.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
Yours, please. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
Oh, this is what we're all here for. The Yours Please section of the Agenda podcast. Click that microphone button, send us a message.
Have we drawn a line under everything to do with the Cricket World Cup Final? Because I see you released the video yesterday of the mean tweets.
Yeah, but in fairness, it was filmed last week.
Yeah,
so,
but we can put a bow on it, can't we?
We
can put a bow on
can
it.
tie a
Draw a
ribbon
line
on it if
under
you
it?
want it. Yep, I'm happy
bow
to
on
do
it.
that.
Put a pin in it.
Put a line in the sand.
Okay.
Anyway, first one of the day. Yours, please.
Guys, I'm so deeply sorry. I brought so much shame to my name, to my family, to the ACC, to the caravan. I was one of those wounders who voted for the BBL in that poll.
Shame on you.
He's followed it up with the part 2.
Joe Drury, you should have put that poll on after Tuesday's podcast because I've completely reverted.
Good man.
There's so much benefit for having the NZ20 being funded by international money, acting as a springboard for local players and internationals abroad. We are New Zealand. We have a point of difference. Yep. So many players would want to come here and play in New Zealand for the limited time. Talk about ROIs. New Zealand 20 is where it's at. Let's go.
There you go.
Great to hear from Rachel Ravinder there.
Yeah.
Submit that to the board.
Yeah. Look. Yeah. I just banged on and I got a bit of feedback saying that I was like, "Am I okay?" A bit of tension, but I just.
It all means a lot to you.
I just get pissed off with our lack of ambition. That's all. Like I think it's just giving up, going to the BBL. So I always go to there. Can't be fucking bothered.
Yeah, I don't know. That Aussie, did they want us in the BBL?
No, they haven't asked that question either.
No, I don't think they'd give a shit. And then also, like, are our players going to play for us?
No.
Like, Finn Allen already doesn't. Like, he plays for another team, so.
But we've just got to believe in ourselves and the fact that people will want to come to New Zealand, whether it's to play a bit of cricket or play Te Arai, rent a house out there in Mangawhai, stay with your family for a month and play some cricket. Because that's a
Go to Geraldine and see the world's biggest jersey.
Yeah. Instead, people like Daryl Mitchell going to Pakistan for the Pakistan Premier League. They're going to the UAE Premier League. They're going. Nepal have got their own Premier League. Like
It's on the side of a mountain.
Yeah. They're not paying their players, but...
Did you mention this yesterday? And also, lots of these places that these players go, they have to go and stay in a hotel room for 8 weeks and can't leave it. So people are going to want to come here and live an easy life because they can be superstars everywhere else in the world, but probably not here.
Put one of the franchises in Queenstown.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
Queenstown, Christchurch, Wellington, Mount Maunganui.
Oh, yeah, Mount Maunganui.
Hamilton, Auckland. So that's your kind of...
There'll be some sex appeal coming out of the Mount.
Like, I'd say that the Queenstown one, and just think about actually the international exposure and the advertisement of playing that game in Queenstown throughout India, throughout England or whatever. It's just one big tourism shoot.
Yeah, it's a big advert for New Zealand. What I don't understand is why are we involving... So this is being decided by Cricket New Zealand or whatever.
Yeah.
Who even works there anymore? Who knows?
The board. It's the board.
Is it Willie?
Who'll vote on it? Willie Nichols is the chairman of the board, plus the ground announcer, plus the media manager.
And the bus driver.
Yeah.
And the DJ A-hole as well.
And DJ A-hole. Why don't we, couldn't they just do it?
No, what they do need. I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Because
why don't you tell them to get fucked and just do it?
I'm of that ilk as well, but you do need a window, and you do need permission. You need a window, and the window they're asking for is January. So New Zealand cricket need to be involved to give that window and that permission.
Because did the Black Caps play 0 games in January this year?
Yeah, pretty much.
In New Zealand?
Not one.
Yeah.
Not
and
one.
Apparently, this is allegedly as a cock block to this potential window, they scheduled Sri Lanka in next January.
Awesome.
To try and that was that allegedly. Anyway.
Yeah, right. To stymie that.
Yeah, allegedly.
Fuck, we love getting in our own way.
I know. But
we as a country in New Zealand, we love rules. We love putting rules. Like any other country would be like, oh, this is a nice beach. Let's put bars there and everyone can hit the piss on the beach. And we're just like, no, alcohol ban. Any bar that's around here needs to be
facing the other way.
Facing away from the view. We are as a country, we're that meme of the kid putting a stick in his own spokes on his bike. That's basically us.
I know, particularly when it comes to sport as well. It's such a divider. Like when you go to America or even Australia, they put on sports events. It's like
go for it.
It's epic,
and they understand that the point of sport is fun. It's entertainment.
Yeah.
Athletes are actors, they're singers, they're dancers. It's for the fans. It's entertainment. It's nothing other than that, but for some reason we in this country, we don't think of it as entertainment. It's some other thing.
It's traffic management. It is tipping you upside down and rinsing you as much cash as possible through shitty food and warm drinks and limiting your drinks as well.
Yes.
You're only allowed 2, okay?
And it's telling you don't do that.
Yep, don't do
that.
that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. That thing that you want to do, that you've brought you worked hard all week to make money to come in here and you've got a thing you want to do, you're not allowed to. We'll still take your money. You're just not allowed to do the thing you want to do.
Okay, well, I'm glad we've convinced one to flip the poll because, it wasn't looking good for our poll.
The players should strike. If they keep doing this fucking...
Well, this is...
kicking it down the road.
No, they won't...
other games, they should go, no, we're not playing the...
They won't strike.
They just won't sign the central contract.
They just won't sign a central contract,
Which they're not going to do anyway.
For these 4th and 5th T20s.
Oh, right, yeah.
Just go, no, we're not playing them.
That would be... That would be controversial.
I mean, most of them go to the IPL anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. But it makes so much sense. You're tacking onto the end of the Brazilian butt lift there.
Yeah, just try it.
Get all those Pakistani dudes who can't play in the IPL. They'll happily come over here.
Oh yeah, there's a bit of a shitstorm going on about that, isn't there?
Is there?
There's an unofficial rule from Indian franchise owners about not picking Pakistan players. It's not a rule.
Right.
It's not written anywhere, but there are 0 Pakistan players in the IPL. And obviously places like Mumbai Indians and Super Kings and stuff have got franchises around the world.
Mumbai Indians, Bangalore.
Yeah, and they've got franchises around the world, and obviously around the world there's laws, i.e. in England there's laws against discrimination. You can't discriminate against someone.
Oh, right.
And one of the franchises there, the Leeds Sunrisers, have picked a Pakistani player. And is it Gavaskar?
Sanil Gavaskar.
Sanil Gavaskar's come out and said that...
They picked them?
No, he's come out and said that basically you're helping fund...
the death of Indian soldiers.
Innocent Indian soldiers. So he's
taken
a huge... He's drawn a huge bow because his bow is you are paying a Pakistan player who will pay tax to his government, and the government uses that money to fund an army to kill Indian soldiers.
Yeah, you can do that with just about anything if you really wanted to follow it all the way back.
But the thing is, Leeds has a massive Pakistani population, so it makes sense for them to pick a Pakistan player because they'll get him behind it.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's all teeing off at the moment. So
they can all come over here and play in our new NZ20.
Absolutely.
Next one, yours, please.
G'day, fellas. Adam here from Melbourne. Love to hear that you guys love Aussies.
Yeah, we do.
I love New Zealanders.
Thanks, mate.
My parents are going on their first trip overseas. First time leaving Australia in 60 years for the both of them.
Wow.
And they're doing a driving holiday and are driving in one day from Rotorua to Wellington. Ooh. Are they missing much? And is it a good route for dudes rooting? Cheers, boys.
Thanks. We love Australians. I may have done a drive-by. Again, I was getting angry with the BBL. I wasn't casting dispersions across all Australians.
I'm going to Australia tomorrow. That's how much I love it.
Yeah.
We're going to Byron now.
Now, the drive from Rotes to Wellington, are you missing much?
No.
I don't think so. But go via Taupo. So go inland. Go via Taupo because that's quite a nice drive through around the edges of Lake Taupo and down the desert road.
The Licorice Cafe, see the Hermie?
Yeah, the Hermie at the Licorice Cafe.
That's the Hermie.
No, pass. Anyway,
That wasn't the same trip as the guy that was driving a boat that you thought looked like a shrimp because you're on some serious amounts
Yeah,
of...
that was
could
the
have been
same
same trip.
Yeah.
Oh,
So anyway,
yeah, I know the trip.
Rote's obviously great tourist destination as well. Lots to do there. Then
There was a poo done it on that trip.
It wasn't a poo done it. It was a Joe done it.
Anyway, yeah, no, you won't miss much.
Was that the same trip that when you jumped the fence?
Yes.
Yeah, shit
Oh,
myself.
for
Yeah.
God's sake. So there was
a hell of a trip.
shrimp driving a boat on that trip. You were jumping fences and shitting yourself on
we-
that trip.
Have
And
we
there
told that story?
Yeah,
It's for another time.
We've taken that for a spin a few
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, a few times.
Okay,
And
sorry,
there was a
G-Lane,
Hermie
as you were.
and there was a Hermie at the Liquor Cafe. But,
Yep. Inland.
Yeah, so I don't think they're missing much from Rotes to Welly. It's a big drive though.
I'd skip Wellies at the moment, I
It's
gotta be
about
honest.
it's about a 7 hour.
Yeah,
Skip Wellies.
they're real doozy.
Just go through to
It's-
Nelson.
yeah, you're not going to miss much.
Hunterville, I'd stop in Hunterville. There's a new restaurant. They've renovated the hotel there in Hunterville.
Oh.
So it's on the right there. I'd recommend just stopping at Hunterville and going there.
It's on the right. That tells me everything I need to know about Hunterville.
Yeah.
The only direction you need is it's on the right.
It's a big old hotel on the right.
Yeah.
That's all you
Halfway
need
up
to
on the
know.
right.
Yeah.
That's my kind of directions.
Whereabouts is it? What's the address? No.
No.
If you leave Hunterville, you've gone too far.
Yeah, correct. It's like Lincoln, you miss Hunterville, but you can see that there. Apart from that, you go through Levin, you don't want to stop there.
No.
You certainly don't want to stop there. You could probably stop at there's a strawberry farm there, which is quite good.
Depending on what time you go there, you will be stopped at one point by the Wellington traffic trying to get in there.
Lewis Farm. Go to Lewis Farm. That's just out of Wellington. Lewis Farm. They've got some real fruit ice creams and some strawberries and asparagus there. That's quite
Nice.
good. Yeah.
There you go.
But you're not missing much. I just
No,
head
God,
straight
no.
to the South Island. You hit Rotes.
Yeah.
Go to the South Island.
People have actually asked us for on our, when we inevitably do it at some stage once the schedule clears up a little bit, but the Rootin podcast that we are going to do, yet to confirm the name.
Yeah, Dudes Rootin, may have to change. to
Yeah, I
something
did see
else.
the email that came
Yeah.
through the other day about that. We can deal with that when we cross that bridge when we come to it. But there's been a lot of requests for the fucking desert road,
Yes.
and I don't know if there's a lot to offer there.
Nah. Well,
No,
I mean,
there's not. But I suppose that's why it needs a podcast. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
Well said.
fucking boring.
yeah. Or there's one that's very well trodden, and that's Auckland Hamilton.
Yeah, I think we just.
That's almost
I think
a
that's our
commute.
first
That's crying out for one, yeah.
State Highway 1, 110 k's an hour.
Righto.
You beauty. Next one.
Yeah, so what's the bloody dealio with the Broncos having an away game at Suncorp?
Timing.
How do they manage that? Didn't they do that last year or the year before?
Yep.
There needs to be an investigation.
It does, man. There was one season a couple of years ago where in the first 15 weeks they played 12 games in Brisbane.
Yeah.
It was, or the Gold Coast
Yeah.
was the furthest that they'd travelled. It's ridiculous. There does need to be an investigation.
They can get all their top 8 points on the board before they have to go into Origin time, eh?
Yeah. It's not working well for them at the moment, but
Certainly isn't. Fuck, they're so focused on Adam Riddles doing the 9 coverage, aren't they, over there at the moment?
yeah, well, I think that was because he played with Alex Johnston for so long, so I think they wanted him on that Saturday ticket for when the Pants Man runs on the field.
Yeah.
I think that's why.
And then people kicked up a fuss. Is he injured at the moment, Adam Riddles?
Yes, and so they were like, well, how injured are you? Because you're out here doing TV all day. Gordon
Right,
Tallis
okay.
Gordon Tallis came out and was like, mate, if you're injured, you're fucking injured, right?
What are you doing if you're injured? Lying in bed.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't know. What do you expect? It's his rib, so it's like, what's he supposed to do?
Just not laugh or sneeze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's nothing less funny than going on that rugby league coverage, so it's probably the safest place for him.
Next one.
G'day, fellas.
G'day, Matt.
First time, long time, reporting to you from the side of the road on the way home.
Yes.
Just
good
went
save.
to my first NHL game, so this one's probably to ACC Head Joe Jury.
Yep.
Fuck, what a spectacle they put on. It was the Vancouver Canucks versus the Seattle Kraken or whatever the fuck.
Kraken.
Can we apply some of the crowd work to New Zealand rugby? Because fuck, they get the crowd involved.
Oh, man.
Shout out to the sick kids in the crowd. That's what they do. Let's do it.
Yeah, they
He's
do,
got
man.
He's got another part here. We go.
Oh,
Sorry, just to follow up to that NHL one. Can we get the TAB and possibly Tribe Sports involved in this? G Lane, maybe this is your area of expertise. Do some branching out, get them involved, because I'd love to be able to follow them on Tribe. And fuck, the only thing that was missing was me putting a punt on it. I don't know shit about NHL, but fuck, I'll spend some money on it. Let's go.
You can punt on the
Yeah,
NHL,
cool.
can't you?
old,
You can.
old
Yeah.
boy, can you?
You can, yeah. Me and I did some out in my basement.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
We spent a heavy afternoon in Joe's, but we made a bit of money that day too, and reinvested it all.
It isn't.
Beers.
Their crowd hyping is intense. We went to obviously the LA Kings, and then we went to the Golden Knights when we were in Vegas. And fuck it, it's fucking intense.
It's awesome. I went and watched the Nashville Predators in the community. I went and watched them in Nashville, and what's their goalkeeper's name? I know I've told this before.
UC Saros.
UC. And they do the national anthem before the game.
Yeah.
Oh, say can, and then everyone goes UC, and it scared the piss out of me when they did it. But it was so cool. They lowered a big saber-toothed tiger head down onto the rink. They have the other guys who throw catfish out onto the rink. Yeah. They didn't do it when I was there, but they do. And then there's the other team that does the octopus.
But I could just see if we did that level of intensity they do. Like, it's full-on music, light show,
it's
dances.
A real culture. They all know the chants. They've got songs and stuff.
People would freak out if they were in New Zealand. They'd be like, it's too loud.
Why are they all yelling?
It's too loud.
They've got the organist as well that's still doing it, like keeping it old school as well. I thought it does need to be spared for the MCs that have to do that stuff. Like, you do watch it at times. And
why are those women in short
dangerously humiliating? We were there. Where were we? At the LA Kings game. Yeah. And I remember thinking, like, there was one moment where I think it's just a whole bunch of actors that are looking to launch their career, so they just need to get a bit extra cash during the week, so they'll do these big kind of live MC gigs. But like, one minute they're just in the middle of the ice, and then the next minute they're out by the bar singing this massive song with a choir that they've brought in from the local fucking church, and it's like, what the heck?
You go to get a drink and then a whole marching band comes past. Fucking hectic, man. But it's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it is fun.
It's good sport.
What would our
and the sport's good.
Because McConchie was saying that they they want to try and bring stuff into Super Rugby games. They want each ground to have its own thing. Like, there's the zoo. The Crusaders are now doing this thing called the Stable, which is basically the same thing. They've given uni students free tickets. What would what's our version of throwing a catfish onto the rink in Christchurch, Stuart?
Dead horse?
Lamb.
Dead horse. And flog it.
Chuck a horse's head off. Chuck it in.
Maybe they just go around and they do high school cam and they put all the people on and they ask each other what high school they went to. Maybe that's the one. I don't know.
Certainly not a Pukana camp.
They should do a couch burning, traditional ceremonial couch burning in Dunedin.
In the Targa,
every game that is ceremonial. Every time they win, because it's like there should be when you light the beam.
Yeah, we'll burn a couch if we win.
Burn a couch.
Chiefs have got the Mulu bells. Bring the bells back.
Bring the bells
back.
Yeah,
live cows. Bring a cow.
Get that guy with the chainsaw going.
He got banned.
He did.
For some reason.
I think they found some old tweets.
He took the chain off his chainsaw.
Hurricanes have got that amazing section where everyone dresses up as yellow seats.
Oh, that's true. That's pretty cool.
The seated area.
It sells out every week. Yeah.
And then the Blues you get a house if you turn up.
Yeah.
Thanks to Buffett.
And even then.
Still no one turns up.
And even then no one turns up.
Just need a smaller stadium, that's all, because I think Eden Park is just too...
Yeah.
It's too cavernous. Like, even if they get 20,000 there...
It doesn't look good.
No, but 20,000 is probably the biggest attendance of the whole round.
Yeah, I don't think they've had that since they lost to the Crusaders in that final.
I didn't watch it, but how did that afternoon game at North Harbour go? Was that a good vibe, or is that too small?
No, that's this week.
No, that's this week, they had an afternoon game.
I haven't seen it.
They had an afternoon game at Eden Park. That was the one against Moana. That wasn't bad. It was a good in terms of
you get
a lot of families.
10,000, but it still looks like there's about 100 people there.
Yeah,
Are the Crusaders playing in Pukekohe this weekend?
No, North Harbour.
Oh, that's the North Harbour game.
Yeah.
Man, we really can't keep tabs on that North Harbour game.
Have we got any more, Joe?
One more. It's a two-parter. Here we go.
Yeah, look here, Meshy, you little fuck. You have a job that pretty much everyone who listens to your bullshit would want. So can you just sound a little bit more fucking excited for yours, please? How many more have we got, Joseph? Fuck up, bro. This is our time. You enjoy it. Otherwise you have no job. You want to keep drinking piss for a job? Enjoy yours, please. Fuck's sake.
Well said.
Here's his follow-up.
Any more of these bloody things, Joe?
Yeah, look, fuck, sorry. I meant what I said, but I probably didn't have to be so harsh.
Yes, you did.
This is immediately after.
Fuck South Canterbury.
Yeah. Look, I mean, it's been a hard road back ever since you slagged off for yours, please.
It was about 6 months ago, wasn't it? Where I had a bad day.
And then every time you've tried to say how much you love it, it's just so disingenuous.
It feels forced, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I run into the same problem at home.
Yeah.
I don't show any love, but now, I've been asked to show a bit more love, and she just keeps saying it feels forced. Look, it's a common theme that, Look, enthusiasm is something that's always been a struggle of mine. I remember early sitting down with you, G Lane, after about a year working at Hauraki, and you go, and you ask me, are you actually, like, are you happy? Are you having a good time here? And I was like, yeah. And you're like, okay. So, I feel bad about that. But no, that's good feedback.
It is their time.
Also,
it is my favourite time of the podcast, but I understand how that sounds forced now.
Where that came from was we wanted to engineer a segment where we didn't have to do literally anything.
Yeah.
And so that it took a while to get it up off the ground, and it's like a third of essentially your workload on this podcast done for you. So that's good. That's a little reframing, I think.
I would also like, to be quite honest with you, I'd be open to a whole episode of just, if it was the agenda podcast was just yours places, I'd be very open to that.
Well, we do once every now and then, we do an omnibus.
Yeah, we do. And that is my favourite time of the week.
I did hear a story that a famous radio station that used to work at this building had a show where they would, one of the hosts would run a mailbag.
Oh, yeah.
And
Radio Sport.
No, that's not Radio Sport, but there was a show at some point, and let's just say there was no things being sent in.
No mail.
There's no mail in the bag.
No, we are eternally grateful for any kind of feedback.
That's what I find about the Lee's new podcast. They had a bunch of listener mail on the first ever episode.
Oh. That's amazing how they do that.
And only Lee Hart could do that.
Yeah, I did enjoy his solution on saving petrol, though.
It's gone gangbusters, that video, yeah. Classic Lee.
It was a classic Lee gag. It was a good one about woman drivers and then Asian drivers and then homosexual drivers.
Go watch it. That sound worse.
There was the trident of Lee Hart there.
Oh, yeah.
The three pillars of a Lee Hart gag.
It was good. It did, it made me laugh as much as shitting a Midland brick.
Yeah. God, that was bad. Actually, can you all just... Actually, I'm going to ask one more thing of the agenda right now. A couple of days ago, we posted a video. No, it might have been last week.
No, it was this week.
This week, we posted
a video. It was on
Tuesday
when that game was on.
For our sponsor, our new sponsor of the ACC coverage.
Cricket coverage, yeah.
Cricket coverage, Midland Brick. We posted a video of G Lane shitting bricks because he was nervous for the game. If you could just go like that video, maybe share it with a friend, comment, wow, this is fantastic work, that would go a long way.
Just for the stats?
Just for the stats.
Awesome
a bit
content.
of stat padding. Yeah, a bit of that wouldn't hurt.
I'll do it now.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, Manaia, that would be great.
Just
Instagram?
Can you just write congratulations on it, just like you do for Between Two Beers?
Yeah.
Well, I can't just leave them there congratulating themselves.
In the podcast.
Are we still on here?
Let's go. See you guys. See you tomorrow.
You've been listening to the ACC's Agenda podcast, brought to you by Export Ultra. For more episodes, like and follow on iHeartRadio or wherever you get your podcasts.